Welcome back, my dear students. Now we will study the Wilcox boiler, Babcock and Wilcox boiler. This Babcock and Wilcox boiler, comes under the category of, that is the water tube boilers. Water tube boilers means the water will be flowing inside the tube and heat generation is there by the burning of the fuel. This is outside the tube. This is first that understanding of that boiler here now. It comes under the water tube boiler here now. Water tube, it is a boiler here in this case. How it is constructed? We will see this one now. Very simple that construction here now. There will be the water drum here. Yes, this is the water drum here. There will be the water drum here. This is a water drum. So for this water drum, so usually the water has been filled in this here. So this is a water drum here, water drum, and in this water has been filled here. So next one is that water that is available here, and what we have to convert, we want to convert this water into a superheated steam here now. How to convert this one? So for this conversion, so there will be the bundles of tubes here. So there will be the bundles of that tubes are there here. Some we can show it here. There will be the bundles of that tubes here. These are the bundles of that tubes, and these bundles of the tubes at the both the end, these are connected with the headers here. These are called as the headers here. Here, separate tubes are there that separate the bundles of the tubes that are connected with the header here now. So at this side, at the lower side, this is called as the downcomer here now. Downcomer header, it is upper header here now. Upper header here. So next, how this the water tube boiler, because it is a water tube boiler, how this water will be taken by this the downcomers, that water is that naturally it is a flowing. There is no forcing here now. Naturally, due to the gravity, water will comes down here now. So next one, what happens here now? Once the water will comes down here now, as these pipes are there here now, tubes are there here now, that inclined like this here now, slope is high here. How the water will move up? So it will not move up here now. Here it required certain force to move up here now. So at the end of this one, it has to be converted into a what? It has to be converted into a steam here now. That is our intention here now. So for that purpose, these are there here now. These are all are mounted on this. Some walls are there. Though all these walls are there here now. On these walls, this is mounted here now. That arrangement will be there because these are fixed on certain walls and all here now. So next arrangement will be here. Next arrangement will be, so there will be the grate here. So grate means what here? There will be the belts and pulleys. So on this one now there will be the hopper. Hopper is there. So in this, that coal is there. Coal is a fuel here. That coal will be moving here in this grate. When this coal is moving in this grate here, what happens here now? Air will be supplied, which is also called as a primary air or a secondary air. Air will be supplied here. Then this coal will be burnt here. When this coal will be burnt here, then what happens? The flue gases will be generated here. There will be the flue gas. The flue gas means what? It is a heat content. It has very high temperature. So next what happens? This flue gas, it is there, has a heat. That heat has to be transferred to the water which is available in the tube. here now. How to transfer it? The heat will be transferred from the higher temperature zone to lower temperature zone. It is very natural here now. Where is the higher temperature? These flue gases are having a higher temperature. The water inside the tube is there, that is having a lower temperature. So definitely the heat will be transferred through this tube material to the water by the phenomena of heat transfer. Once the water will get the heat from this flue gas here now. So what happens? The sum of the water, so not all, some of the water that will be converted into a vapor here. Because they will reach the boiling point, some water particles will convert it into a vapor here now. So once some of the water will convert it into a vapor, so once that water will get a heat from this flue gas, definitely its density will be decreases. Once its density will be decreases here now, the definitely the naturally it will move, that means what, from the downcomer to the upcomer here now. Riser tubes. These are also called as the riser tube here now. This is called as the riser tube here now. Why it is? Because once the density will be reduces, definitely water will move. Water or a vapor, the mixture of water and vapor, it will move from the downcomer to upcomer here now. Because density is low. Always that the fluid will move from the higher density to the lower density here now. Once it will becomes density low, it will moving up. As you know, in case of that steam, you know that steam or any smoke, you take this one up, they are always moving upper side here now. Why they are moving upper side? Because its density is very less. Water, if you liquid water it is there, if I keep like this, if I leave the liquid water here, it will comes down. Why? Water has more density. So where the water vapor is there, if I leave this water vapor like this, definitely it will not comes down, it will go up. Why? Because its density is low here. So therefore same thing will be happens here now. Once the heat will be added to this water, its density will be reduces. So that's why it is moving upper side here now. So what happens here now? Then that water plus that vapor, that is a mixture, it will come to this drum here in this case. Now, so maximum amount of the heat we have to extract from this flue gas. Similarly, the flue gas will comes like this, it will go like this here now, coming like this, going like this. So definitely so much of the amount of the heat available in the flue gas, it will be wasted. It will go to the atmosphere here now. So instead of doing like that, we are doing here now some baffle plates here now. Some baffle plates we are using here now. The baffle plates. What are these baffle plates here now? So baffle plate means what? So baffle plate means what happens? The path of the flue gas has been increased here now. How this one now? So flue gas will be generated here. It will comes like this. 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 Then afterwards it will goes to the chimney here now. That is vertical that structure. Always to chimney. Through the chimney, that gas will be goes out. What happens here like this here now? So path of the flue gas has been increased. So therefore whenever the flue gas is moving in this path here now, so therefore we can extract more amount of the heat because the residence time of the flue gas will be more when we apply the baffle plates here now. So therefore definitely the more extraction of the heat will be takes place, then thermal efficiency will be increases here now by using the baffle plates. Then it will goes to the chimney here now. Then at a certain height that the gas will be released to the atmosphere at a lower temperature here now. So okay, that's slightly more than the atmospheric temperature. Okay, so next one, this is what happened here now. Fuel that is taken here now. Then after that fuel burning, here that ash will comes here now. That ash will be collected at the ash pit here now. Here ash pit will be collected at the bottom here. Like that, continuously that coal or fuel is continuously we are supplying, burning, flue gas generated, heat will be given and water is converted into the mixture of vapor and that steam here in this case. So next what happens here now? Next, what is our intention? Our intention is to produce the superheated steam here now. So now this is in this drum, the bottom side it has a liquid water and upper side it has a vapor here. Some vapor, it has that vapor is there that is available at the upper side here now. So vapor is available here now. So next one arrangement has been made to take this vapor here now. So this vapor will be taken at the bundles of the tubes here. These are the bundles of that tubes here now. So this vapor, it is moving in this tube here. So then what happens? Again this heat is there, flue gas is there here now. It will give the heat to this vapor. Then this vapor will become a superheated vapor, means superheated steam. That superheated steam, it is taken at the outside here. Here in this case. Here is the valve. That valve is called as the steam stop valve. So therefore by that valve, by opening and closing of that valve, we can take that superheated steam. So arrangement, this arrangement it is there. There the dry saturated vapor, it is a dry saturated vapor is converted into superheated vapor by taking the heat from the flue gas. So that is called as the superheater, SH here now. That is also one of the accessory of the boiler here now. That is a superheater here in this case. So it is a steam stop valve. By this we can get that superheated steam here. So this is the arrangement to get how that superheated steam has been produced. And here some safety is required here now, because once the water level in the boiler, in the drum here, water level will goes down, somewhere leakages, all these things will happen. The definitely overheating will take place. The blasting of the furnace maybe takes place here now. So therefore, what happens here now? We have to maintain certain pressure for this drum here now. So that's why continuously we have to observe the pressure here now. It is called as the pressure gauge here. Pressure gauge will measure the pressure of the drum or pressure of the superheated steam here. So therefore, safety precautions here now. So once it will reaches a certain pressure here now, that is called as a safety valve will be there here now. So this is the safety valve here, SV. It is a safety valve. What happens if the boiler drum is made up of some 10 bar pressure? The pressure will goes more than 10 bar. Definitely this safety valve will open. Through that safety valve, that steam will going out here now. That is a safety valve that is used here in this case. As I have told, the level, water level in the drum, that should not be goes down here now. That level has to be maintained. That has to be observed. So therefore, here is the water level indicator here now. Water level indicator here now. That water level indicator, it will shows outside how much water available in the drum here. Just like how much is the petrol available in our tank of the vehicle, how it is showing. In case of the needles here now, how much fuel is available. Here also, how much water is available in the drum, this water level indicator it shows here now. So likewise, the safety valve, pressure gauge, and here it is a some fusible plug here now. Fusible plug means what here now? If it is any that pressure or a temperature will reach is very outside the range, it is a very dangerous range it is reaches, definitely this fusible means it will cut down the supply of the fuel here now. So how this one, when the voltage will be more in case of the current, fuse will be cut down that current circulation, like that fuse is there for the electrical current. In the same way, here is the fusible plug. What it will do, it will cut down the supply of the fuel. So therefore that the production of the steam will be reduced. When it will alarming temperatures are there, then when that water will goes down, some alarming situations will comes. At that time, that the fuel will be, that means what, cut down here in this case here. So this is about that Babcock and Wilcox boiler. This is a water tube boiler, and here we are not only studied that how it is constructed and how it is a functioning here now, we are also studied some that the boiler mountings. What are the boiler mountings here now? These are the boiler mountings. One is steam stop valve. Through that we are taking the superheated steam. Here now we can control the superheated steam supply to the turbine. From here it will goes to the turbine for the power generation here. Then pressure gauges to measure the pressure, and also that safety valve. It will relieve. It will relieve, that means what the when it will reaches the dangerous pressures. Water level indicators, fusible plugs. All these are the boiler mountings here. So this is about Babcock and Wilcox boiler. In the next video lecture, we will see the another one that boiler, that is called the Lancashire boiler. Thank you very much.